YouTube, welcome to a new video. As you guys can tell, I am currently wearing a Scully, and it's because winter is coming. And no, I'm not talking about the fucking terrible season 8 of Game of Thrones. No, it's actually getting really cold out. So today, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about which way I'm taking my channel, and it's taken me a lot longer than I care to admit, just because honestly I just didn't know which direction in the fitness space I wanted to go, and whether or not I wanted to stay in fitness. I love fitness, I love it to death, it's something I'm going to continue doing, but how do I present the content that I enjoy making the most to you guys? So we'll go with that. Now, believe it or not, where I wanted to take this channel actually came to me like almost like an epiphany way style. It was like 3 a.m. I was in the middle of sleeping. I woke up. I don't know for what reason. I woke up and I'm like, I think that's probably the best thing I can do. The problem is that I've been diverting a lot of my attention to the second YouTube channel, as I mentioned in my previous video, Day in the Life of a Content Creator. But that's kind of what has taken a lot of my attention and energy away from this channel, which I don't want to happen because I put a lot of time and effort into this place. And I feel like I still have something to prove, something that I want to accomplish here. So ultimately, I don't know. This is going to be an open dialogue the entire video. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. So I'm going to walk you guys through today's workout, but I can't actually bring in my GoPro. I've gotten stopped a couple times by the staff at Planet Fitness, and so I am going to record with my phone and hopefully get the best quality clips that I can. So there's going to be no special montages. Probably going to be more likely a walkthrough. I'm going to kind of do like a little voiceover, but that kind of gives you an idea of what the videos are still going to look like, just because I've always, generally speaking, liked having something to work towards. So I think that this is going to be the best case scenario for myself, doing something I enjoy, but also providing the most amount of value for you guys. So let's get into the workout. If you guys have enjoyed the video so far, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get into it. Workout complete, and the one thing that I will say is that I still despise about Planet Fitness is the lack of free weights. I've been doing Smith machine squats, as you guys saw. I've been doing the bench press with the Smith machine. It just doesn't compare to using a traditional barbell to squat, deadlift, do a bench press. But unfortunately, it's what I have to work with, and it's the only thing that I have to use. I really don't like squatting with a Smith machine, but gotta make do what I can. But let's shower real quick, and I'll show you guys the post-workout meal. So I'm actually off this week from work just because I have vacation days and I'm just gonna be using them, and this week is my birthday week, so I'm like, whatever. But one of the biggest things I wanted to focus primarily on this channel specifically is documenting the journey. And if you guys remember correctly, around this time last year, I started training to build up to a 405 squat. And I really wish that in hindsight, I documented all my workouts, the entire journey, how I was eating, how I was training, what my training sessions look like leading up to that 405 squat, as opposed to just kind of saying, here's an update here. And it was kind of sporadic as opposed to just making it the primary focus of my channel. Now, hindsight is 2020. Obviously, once COVID hit, I started to run. I started running a lot and I enjoyed running, but I wasn't happy with my physique. And as much as I documented that journey of training for a 5K, training for a 10K, I just wasn't happy with how my body was starting to look. I had a runner's physique, but I didn't want to have a runner's physique. I think if I could look a certain way, it would look like Nick Bare. That is where I would have liked to see myself. But of course, I didn't have a gym. I didn't have access to a gym. So the only thing that I was doing was insanity, and I was running. So I was doing two forms of cardio, HIIT training, and I was running. So not the ideal, I guess, combination for me to look like Nick Bare or just be the best version of myself. Now that we're back in the gym, I've been hitting like a rough spot because I didn't know what to work towards. I always talk to you guys about having something to strive for, something to reach for, and I don't have anything in terms of fitness that I want to strive for other than just maybe hitting an ideal weight or a body fat percentage. And so for me now, it's documenting that journey. It's let's get down to 170, let's get down to like 10 or 11% body fat, not super shredded, but just lean enough where I feel comfortable and then just going into a maintain. I also do want to do more fitness challenges and food challenges, but for me personally, to get to that ideal body weight and ideal body fat percentage, I have to look a certain way before I start committing myself to doing 10,000 calorie challenges and all these different food challenges that involve an influx of a lot of calories, because ultimately, if my net calories are higher than they're supposed to be, that's not good. So I obviously won't lose weight. So with that being said, I am going to just take a few minutes while the food gets ready to kind of prepare everything, what I plan to document, the fitness challenges, the food challenges I plan to do. So spend a few minutes here and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Lunch is served. We have the carnitas Trader Joe's burrito. Looks pretty good. Not the highest protein meal that we're gonna have, but it will do. Not bad. Benji, ready? Ready to go out? Let's go. Let's go. Clearly knows what time it is. So now that we're back home, Benji went for his walk. He's all depleted of his energy. I'm actually really excited for what's to come with this channel. It's going to be a documentation of pretty much my weight loss journey, just what I'm going to be doing. And I'm really excited because the idea is to give you guys some insight behind different tweaks that I'm going to be doing as I progress, right? I have a feeling what I'm going to do is do kind of like a weekly check-in. So it's going to be like an entire week. My bad, dude. It's probably gonna be like an entire week video as opposed to like one full day. I wanna give you guys more like insight about what my weeks look like. So, you know, obviously one day in the grand scheme of things is much different than an entire week of dieting, right? Because you can see where you mess up, where you actually maybe missed out on cardio, maybe you didn't train, maybe you didn't stay in a deficit, maybe you had pizza one night, whatever. Doesn't matter what's going on, but I'd rather give you guys some context behind what I'm doing on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, so that when you guys look back at these videos, you can say, okay, I know exactly what he did, how he tweaked it, and what he did to essentially help progress his weight loss journey. All right, so it's the next morning and we're about to hit cardio. We just took Benji out for his walk. He's fed, he's happy, as you guys can tell. But I'm super excited about just going back into the general direction of vlogging. I can't wait for you guys to come along with the journey. I've been putting my mind to it about wanting to like shred down, get down to like a very lean body fat percentage, and I would love to take you guys through the journey. And if you guys are looking to do the same, hopefully you guys can take some value out of it. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will catch you guys next week with our new series. Peace. Say bye, Benj. You little spoiled dog. Yes, you are. Look how spoiled you are. Look at you. Look at you, just showing the world how spoiled you are. Peace, dudes.
Mother lover, you gon' love this. Graduated from a rebel to a revolutionary in my area, they love this. I'm a wreck it like I'm revving the engine, heaven's ascension, every dimension, give me attention. Look at my soul, look at my heart, look at my hope. Got the world on my back, but I carry it though. Tell them God got my hand,